Today, let's talk about something that is absolutely at the core of our success, our happiness, our everything: emotional intelligence. We're going to explore some timeless wisdom and some super cool cutting edge technology to build the ultimate toolkit for emotional mastery. Let's dive in. I mean, really think about it for a second. We are just swimming in a sea of triggers, right? Work deadlines, social media pings, news alerts, they're all constantly pulling at us. The real question isn't whether we're going to feel things. Of course we are. It's about how we choose to navigate all of those feelings. And look, this isn't just some nice, fluffy, feel-good skill. The stakes are incredibly high. Study after study shows that a whopping 90% of top performers have high emotional intelligence. It really is the secret sauce that separates the good from the truly great. So, what are we even talking about when we say emotional intelligence? Well, at its heart, EI is kinda like a two-way street. It's about looking inward, becoming aware of and managing your own emotional world. And then it's about looking outward, being able to read the room, to understand and navigate the emotions of the people around you. To really get a handle on this, we're going to explore two pretty powerful paths. On one side, we have the timeless secrets. We're talking ancient philosophy and proven psychology. And on the other, this amazing new frontier of modern tech. Things like AI-powered apps and biofeedback wearables that are basically a personal gym for your emotions. The real magic happens when you combine the best of both worlds. This isn't about choosing one over the other. It's about integrating them to create a powerful approach that's tailored just for you. So consider this toolkit officially open. Okay, let's start with the foundations. These are the powerful internal tools that have been helping people find balance and resilience for, well, centuries. This is the stuff that has truly stood the test of time. This quote from the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, it nails it. The Stoics figured out something profound. Our feelings aren't caused by what happens to us, but by the stories we tell ourselves about what happens. A traffic jam isn't inherently rage-inducing. It's our interpretation. This is a disaster. I'm going to be late. That's what actually creates the anger. And this philosophy is so incredibly practical. The Stoics gave us this simple but life-changing exercise, the dichotomy of control. Step 1, figure out what you actually have control over, your thoughts, your actions. Step 2, get real about what you don't control, which is pretty much everything else. And then, here's the key. Step 3, pour every ounce of your energy into step 1 and learn to accept step 2. That shift right there, it's freedom. You know what's really cool? This ancient wisdom didn't just get written down in some dusty old books. It actually laid the groundwork for one of the most effective therapeutic tools we have today, cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT. You could almost say CBT is like Stoicism with a lab coat on. At its core, CBT helps us see our own thought patterns, basically sorting them into two buckets. On one side, you have the maladaptive strategies, things like blaming yourself for everything, endlessly replaying negative events, or imagining the worst-case scenario. Those just make you feel worse. But on the other side, you have adaptive strategies, like acceptance, refocusing on something positive, and finding a better way to look at a situation. Those are the ones that build you up. Okay, so we've got our inner toolkit. Now, let's look at the incredible new tools that technology is giving us. Seriously, think of this next part as a digital gym where you can go to train your emotional muscles. I mean, the sheer variety of tools available now is mind-blowing. You've got AI apps that can act like a personal coach, walking you through CBT exercises, mood trackers that help you spot your own patterns and triggers, wearables that give you real-time data on your stress levels. There's even virtual reality that can help you build empathy by literally letting you see the world through someone else's eyes. It's amazing. And here's another great quote, this time from the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. He knew 2,000 years ago that our inner dialogue basically creates our reality. For all that time, mastering that dialogue was a purely mental exercise. But today, technology is taking that abstract idea and making it totally concrete. We now have AI that can listen to the tone of your voice or analyze the tiny micro-expressions on your face and give you objective, real-time feedback on how you're coming across. It's like having a mirror for your soul. Now, one of the most powerful tools in this digital gym is something called biofeedback. And all it really does is make the invisible visible. It takes all these processes happening inside your body that you're not usually aware of, like your heart rate, patterns, or muscle tension, and it displays them for you on a screen so you can actually learn to control them. For example, HRV or heart rate variability measures the tiny little gaps between your heartbeats to see how stressed or relaxed you are. EMG sensors can detect muscle tension you didn't even know you had. GSR measures sweat to see how emotionally activated you are. And EEG or neurofeedback is wild. It lets you literally see your own brainwaves so you can train yourself to be more focused. So we have these incredible tools, both ancient and modern. But putting them together brings up a really, really important question. As we invite technology deeper and deeper into our emotional lives, we have to be smart about the potential trade-offs. We can definitely use tech to understand ourselves better, for sure. But what happens when we start to lean on it for actual connection? You have to wonder, is there a point where these tools that are designed to help us might actually start getting in the way of our own humanity? This quote from someone talking about their AI companion is honestly a bit chilling because it's so accurate. AI systems are designed to mimic emotion, to be perfectly agreeable and never judge you. But they don't feel. And that lack of genuine feeling, that's not a bug. It's a feature. It's how they're built. And this is where the trade-off becomes crystal clear. Real human connection is messy, right? It takes work, it requires empathy, and it involves real emotional risk. But AI offers a sanitized version of intimacy. It's infinitely patient because it has no needs of its own. It lets you share anything without the risk of ever feeling truly vulnerable. It's connection without the friction. So, where does all this leave us? How can we use all these amazing tools to become more emotionally skilled without, losing the very thing that makes us human? Let's map out a clear path forward. Okay, here's your game plan. Step 1, and you have to start here, is building self-awareness. You can't manage what you don't even notice. Step 2, choose your tools. Play around, explore the Stoic techniques, try a few apps, see what clicks for you. And finally, step 3, and this is the most important part, practice with intention. Technology is a great training ground, but real growth happens out there, in our messy, unpredictable, and meaningful interactions with other people. And that brings us to our final thought. As technology gives us this almost unbelievable power to analyze and engineer our own emotions, the great challenge of our time is going to be deciding what to optimize for. We have the tools, no doubt, but now we have to choose which parts of our messy, imperfect, and beautiful humanity are worth protecting at all costs.